House Calls.
It's time now for House Calls with the Kingery team of Mountain to Lake Realty.
Keep it here for market insights, featured guests, and answers to your real estate questions.
Here are your hosts, Steve Furrow and Julie Kingery.
Hey, House Calls, we're in, baby. We're in on this. Oh, man, can I tell you, Julie, it is wet.
Yes.
Hey, woohoo!
Whew, we need it, right?
Oh, man. We need a little rain like this, makes the grass grow. Mm-hmm. The cows will be happy.
Oh, yeah, they will.
There you go. And I'm sure there's plenty of lawn mowing enthusiasts out there that are looking forward to a little of this rain as well.
Yes.
So, Miss Julie, here on House Calls, we are back. Mm-hmm. We are rolling here Saturday morning. Here we are, the Memorial Day edition.
I know. It's hard to believe it's Memorial Day.
Julie, it's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Hey.
But still have a whole nother week of May.
Oh, yes, we do. One more full week of May. But hey, guys, happy Memorial Day.
Yes.
Hope that you'll take the time to fire up the old grill and enjoy a nice hamburger, hot dog, barbecue, whatever floats your boat. But it's definitely a time to celebrate a Memorial Day. Happy time. Julie, there's a hamburger on the grill and there's a hot dog on the grill. You can only have one.
Oh, that's a tough question. Probably because I don't eat hot dogs that often, I will probably go for the hot dog.
Okay. All right.
But, catch me on a different day. I might say the other way.
Okay. Well,
What about you?
Well, if there's chili for the hot dog, I'll probably eat a hot dog. But
what about a bratwurst?
Again, if there's chili,
okay,
we're gonna do it. Oh, man. Well, Julie, on House Calls, we talk about real estate.
Yes,
so,
not just hot dogs.
Talk about what's going on in the market. Let's give those folks a snapshot of what is happening in this real estate market.
Well, it's still weird.
Weird.
It's still just a different market. I think we're all trying to figure it out. I think that some houses are still selling quickly and some houses are not. And maybe we'll talk about that a little later. But I think buyers are still, they have a little bit more negotiation power with even, not necessarily even purchase price right in the contract, but I think sometimes you get into a home inspection or you get into things that need to happen between contract and closing. And I think you're seeing more back and forth with a buyer and a seller.
Okay. All right. Well, I will tell you, and we talked last week about the stats with the home sales and how things have been pretty steady on that front. I'm going to update everybody here on land sales.
Oh, yeah.
When we look at what went on in the market last month in April, the greater Roanoke Valley, we were about a little over 40 land listings sold. You compare that to where we were April of 2025, so a year ago, 70.
Okay.
So we're a little bit down, but I would tell you that don't read too deep into that, because if you were to rewind and look at what happened in March, March sales for land were up,
right,
compared to where we were previous year. So I think it's just a little bit of a blip in the timing there, but I do think things are still steady, much like the residential market. Land sales have been strong, and I think they continue to be. When we go dive into looking at where we were 5 years ago, this market is, whether you're talking about land sales or residential sales, we're not nowhere near as strong, and the pace is not as quick as what we were 5 years ago. So land sales in the greater Roanoke Valley were over 100 in April of 2021.
Wow.
So just to kind of give you just a brief snapshot into what happened last month with land sales, just if you were to take 39 versus 79, from one year to the next, if you were to make that comparison, you'd say, well, gosh, this land thing's really dying off. But I caution you to don't read too much into that, because I do think we are seeing everything's steady. It just happens to be a little blip here from where maybe the March sales, some of those sales were up more so than than they were prior year. So, we talked about, Julie, we visited about inventory last time. Inventory is up on residential homes, and I think we're still seeing more homes come on the market.
Right.
So that's, that trend is continuing on. Interest rates.
Yes.
There's not a whole lot new to say there. I think we're just sort of chugging along,
right.
6.5,
Yep.
Give or take. And again, it does become very much subject to the individual. You got anything you want to add on that front?
Well, I was going to say, as we were talking, watching new listings come on the market, we are seeing them come on the market, and I'm seeing more new construction.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a plus. I don't know, sometimes we talk about housing affordability and things like that. So not saying we're seeing new properties in your 300 range, but we are seeing new construction, which is a nice thing to see out there.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I think we're seeing some of those things come on, and for me, and maybe it's just the way my mind works, but it seems like we'll go for a little while and we don't have any new construction. Right. And then it's like, bam, for whatever reason, the builders all started on the home at the same time.
Exactly.
And they hit the market at the same time. And I know it's probably just the way my mind works, but that's something that I guess I think like you do. It's like, oh, there's a new home.
I saw one yesterday, and then I saw one today, and then I see 5 today. It's just like, oh, wow. This is something that we just haven't seen a lot of new construction over the last 5 years. And so it's nice to see that happening again. You bet. And from a buyer perspective, guys, it's always walking into a brand new home, seeing everything just pristine.
There's no fingerprint.
Right.
It's like, I just want to walk over there and just put a little smudge somewhere. I don't do it. But that's a little bit of just kind of how my mind works there from that standpoint. But that's
fresh trim.
Yeah. You just think about all the things that that new house smell. It's like a new car.
Yep.
New car smell.
Right.
Is pretty cool from that standpoint. So Julie, before we finish up here on this Memorial Day first session here, what you got any big plans for Memorial Day?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if it's going to be rainy. I don't know what we're going to do. 2 little boys, we're going to have to find something to do.
They don't care about the rain. Just let them go. Just let them go.
I'm sure the grill will be going at our house. My husband loves to grill something. So, what about you?
Yeah, no, nothing too extravagant here. Just kind of we'll do some family stuff and try to figure out a way to, I don't know, put some meat on some fire and maybe it'll be edible when we get done.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Oh, goodness. Well, on that note, Miss Julie, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the question of the week.
All right.
House calls.
Buying, selling, moving fast.
The Kingery team delivers results with heart.
We're the local family team that knows this market inside and out and treats every client like one of our own.
Quick closings, strong offers, no nonsense. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or just ready for a change, let's make it happen.
The Kingery team, selling real estate 1 yard at a time. Located uptown Rocky Mount at 195 South Main Street. Give us a call at 540-483-5566. All right, Miss Julie, guess what? We're back with house calls.
Woo-hoo.
Woo! Miss Julie, this is the second on Memorial Day edition of House Calls. Yes, here we are. Julie, question of the week time.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All
Ready
right.
or not.
I had this lady, it reminds me, this is coming from Edith at the 540. I had my grandmother's sister was named Edith.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So when I saw this, I was like, hey,
Small
I was thinking
world.
about my grandmother's. I haven't thought about her in a good while. She had a big old nose. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here.
Reeling back in here.
But Edith at the 540, she says, "Hey guys, I'm thinking about selling my house, but everywhere I turn, I see things that need to be done, and I've listened to you guys talk about different things, and I'm I'm at a spot like I don't know what to do here. I think is what Edith is sharing. She's saying everywhere she turns, she's got just seems like there's things that need to be done to the house. And she goes into talking about, there's some paint she feels like the room needs to be repainted. It looks like maybe she was concerned maybe about some downspouts here. So I won't go. It's a couple more
just
things.
A punch list. Yeah.
So Julie, what advice do you have for Miss Edith?
It's kind of a loaded question because you know me, it always depends, right? There's no straight answer. I'm always going to say it depends. I mean, truly though, it does. That's why you call us to come look and go through those things with you, because it might be if the paint is all there, if the whole room is painted, you probably don't need to change the paint. But now if you started a project and left it unfinished, then yes, you probably should finish that. Or, I think if it has to do with plumbing, if you know about the electrical, I know sometimes we use a property. I mean, we live in our house and you don't pay attention to an outlet that might not work because you never go to that outlet. But if like your sink leaks or your faucet drips, things like that, I'd say, yeah, I'd probably go ahead and try to fix that. You probably should have fixed it already, but sometimes we don't pay attention to things until you put on the glasses of, I'm getting ready to sell my house. What do I you walk into a house, what would I look for? And then you've got to look at your house like that. What do you think?
No, my mind is spinning here. I'm thinking about, I've been places and folks have done all, you show up and they've done all these repairs before you have a conversation. They spent $5,000 to paint the whole house.
Right.
And you're just like, gosh, I wish we could have had this conversation. I could have saved you some money, because you know me, and my favorite line is there's no real improvement that you're going to make. You're going to spend $10,000, and you're going to get $10,000 added in value. There's just very few of those things that exist out here today when you're thinking about home improvements.
Right.
So I just, that's where when you were talking, I was just thinking, gosh, I've been to some places and just seen what some people have done, and they should have picked up the phone and had a conversation prior to.
Yes.
If you want to talk, let us come visit, and we talk about it, and then you still decide you want to paint the whole house. Paint
That's
it.
fine, right?
We'll be right there to talk it up and do everything we can to try to leverage that improvement to get every cent out of it that we can for you.
Right.
But man, let's have a conversation about it from that standpoint.
I mean, it's always going to be helpful to do anything that you can do to get your house ready. It's always a plus, but I think sometimes it's helpful to have us come room by room. We'll go through and say, do this, don't do this, or if you do this, this might help this way. It's definitely a conversation that we should have.
Yeah, and you just, like, from my perspective, you live there. You're in it every day.
Right.
And some of those things just kind of it becomes like that fingernail, that hangnail that's like, you're just like, So bringing a new set of eyes in to give yourself an opportunity to just sort of listen to what they're telling you, I think is just, man, there's just so much opportunity there, just so much value there to have that conversation. The other thing, Julie, I was thinking about is sometimes my wife is good at this and I love her to death, but man, like if the kid, my son, comes in and he says, well, my tooth hurts. Well, she's already thinking, oh gosh, we got to have a root canal. We are going there. There's no like, well, he just happened to eat too much candy or something. Right. It's like, oh, we going to a root canal. And so I think about that, if you come into the room and the light switch doesn't work,
right.
It may be the bulb. Right. Or it may be a faulty switch, or you could have something going on with you. But let's try the bulb first, Right. And that's a simple fix. So just, you can get kind of wound.
Right.
Wound up.
Yep. and you think it's the worst thing. You might think it's just something awful, but we go in and out of houses all the time, so we can tell you, oh, most people could care less about that, or they're going to come in and change it anyways. So don't spend too much time. It might be one of those things, you've got 5 things you want to do. Okay, well, put that as number 5. That way, if you get to it, great. But if you don't, it's not going to keep somebody from buying your house.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, and just don't get so wrapped up in it. You love the house,
right?
And you've got all these memories here, and it's special. And we're not trying to tell you it's not special. We're just trying to tell you that hold on to that, cherish it. But let's look what's the next chapter and what's going to put you in the best position moving forward, and what's going to be the best thing for you. And that's what, at the Kingery team, when you ask us to come out and we work on your behalf as a listing agent, that's what we do. We bring that to you to try to help position you in the best position moving forward, helping you get that home sold for a great price, get you in that, you maximize your dollars, your investment there. That's what we're about.
That's why we're here.
So, and we've got a little experience at it too.
Just a little bit.
So, but anyway, guys, Miss Edith, we appreciate you reaching out to us here. We'd love, if you're interested in selling a home, buying a home, the Kingery team at Mountain to Lake Realty, we would love to visit with you. If you've got questions, 276-629-9999. Just text us, and we'll be glad to try to address them here on House Calls.
Woo!
Yeah.
Always ready.
Oh, you gotta be. It's Memorial Day weekend, Julie.
Yes. Woo! Enjoy it.
Guys, we appreciate you. Have a great holiday weekend. We'll look forward to seeing you next Saturday with another House Calls.
Thanks for listening to House Calls with the Kingery team of Mountain to Lake Realty with your hosts, Steve Furrow and Julie Kingery. If you have questions about anything discussed on today's show, text us at 276-629-9999. Join us again next Saturday at 9 for more tips, trends, and answers to your real estate questions on House Calls with the Kingery team of Mountain to Lake Realty and Southern Virginia's country station, B99.9.
House Calls.